Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are going to be checking out Tiger Woods 2020. This is a course designed by Timothy Zak and he is the president of the World of Golf Society on the Xbox, and this is also where he did design this course. So as you can see, fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed is fast. We do have one tee option, which is gold, playing 7,191 yards. Let's get right into this one. I'm really actually looking forward to playing this one. So once again, we've come across another designer that we are going to be showcasing on the channel. So hole 1 is a par 4, playing 413 yards. What a beautiful looking opening hole. Tee shot's going to be across this lake. I have turned back on all the swing shot feedback, the lie grid, the wind. So everything is enabled back on for today's round, so you can see how I'm swinging. Nice grandstand there behind the green. And it is a really nice looking opening hole. So mild wind conditions today, down to 1 mile per hour. It has been a while since we've played in low wind conditions. So nice opening tee shot. That should find the centre of this fairway. Hopefully it kicks forward just like that, and that shouldn't leave us much more than a wedge into this opening green. 115 yards out. But look at that little pool in the hotel or the clubhouse. Look at that, it's like an infinity pool. That's absolutely superb. So the designers went into all that detail. So the greens are firm. Severe slope to the left. The ball's going to move slightly to the right as soon as I make contact with it. Just looking to use this slope here. It should bounce forward fairly aggressively. It should run out well. And that's a good approach shot. Probably looking about a 6 to 7 foot putt for the first birdie of the round. 8 foot. Green speeds are 178. And that does turn right into the heart of the cup, and we do pick up an opening hole birdie. So it's always great to start off with a birdie. Let's move on to hole number 2, which is a par 4, playing 444 yards. The course is very, very green, very lush. And this one is going to be a slight dogleg left by the looks of things. Plenty of bunkers up here in the final third of this hole. Green is absolutely surrounded by these bunkers. Once again, with a good tee shot here, it should be no more than a wedge into the green. That is a laser beam straight swing, and that should run on way past 300 yards, I would imagine. There we go, 308 yards. Monster tee shot. And it is going to be another, so I think it's bang on yardage from what we had left in the first hole. So 115 yards, down 8 feet. Two mile per hour wind. Once again, very aggressive slopes on these greens. Just looking to fire this right at the flagstick. We're just going to loft up the sandwich ever so slightly. Greens are firm and fast. That is a downhill slope that we will be landing on. Certainly want to keep this to the right of the flagstick. It's a beautiful clean strike. This should really turn to the left here. Come on, come down, come down. Probably a yard or two longer than we would have liked, but we are going to have a 9 foot putt for back-to-back birdies here. Green is breaking both ways, certainly breaking more to the right. Just going left edge here. And that does turn Bart, and we do pick up our second birdie of the round, and we move to 2 under par. So great start here on Tiger Woods 2020. I so wish I was playing a Tiger Woods 2020 game right now. The market really needs a new game. But hole 3 is a par 3 playing 190 yards, and what a beautiful looking hole this is. It truly is a fabulous looking hole. We're going to have to come down all the way to the 7 iron, I believe, and I'm going to have to try and, I don't know, 6 iron, 7 iron get there. We're going to have to really loft up this 6 iron then, because look at that slope. So I'm fully lofting up this 6 iron. That slope past the pin looks like it could take us into the bunker if we are too long. Push that slightly right. That the green does really turn to the left here. Is it going to hold the green? No, that is the $1,000,000 question. I don't think it is. No, it's found that slope and goodbye ball all the way into the bunker. So we are going to be left with a chip shot here. 9 yards out. Really need to get this close. Oh, I put a very slow on it and pulled it left, but it's worked out fine. Came up about 4 or 5 feet short. 4 foot. Straightforward putt for par, which we do convert, and we are going to remain at 2 under par. Very challenging par 3 there. If the wind was against me, that would have been my preferred situation there. You would want a headwind holding that ball up. But hole number 4, first of the par 5s, playing 570 yards. Very narrow fairway here. Once again, plenty of fairway bunkers. Another little grandstand at the end of the green there. Water up on the left. But this is a really nice looking course. Very little room for error here on your tee shot. Very pencil thin fairways. We've absolutely nailed that though. That should kick forward once again on these fairways. And I think with that tee shot we should be able to attack this green in 2. 255 yards. Just going to loft this 2 wood up. We may run off the green. 0 mile per hour winds, wow. Very rare that you come across these conditions. Oh, I've pulled that left. It's probably going to find the fringe, depending on the kick we get here. Oh, favourable kick. And I think that's actually held up on the fairway. Is that classed as a fairway? It is. So that's worked out really well, but as soon as you start lofting the 2 wood or any club up as much as that, it's very, very hard to get a laser beam shot. 12 yards out, chip shot. Tell you what, that's in. That's in. Oh my goodness. Executed that to perfection. Almost drops for the eagle. We're going to pick up the second best prize here. Little tap in birdie. And a solid start to the round. So we are 3 under par through the first 5 holes. But hole number 5 is another par 3, a longer par 3 this time, playing 203 yards. But the course designer, Timothy Zakzek, tests courses for his solo society, or should I say he tests courses in solo societies to see if they're worthwhile playing in his society, which is World of Golf. So 5 iron, looking to land this at the front of the green, maybe even the fringe, and just kick this on. Oh, this should be a fantastic shot. Come on. It's the only way that could be a hole in one. It's in. Oh my goodness. I think the last 2 or 3 rounds we've been inches from getting another hole in one. But that's going to set us up with an 11-foot putt for birdie. This one's going to break slightly to the right. Oh, it didn't turn. How on earth did that not turn? Let's have a look at it on the way back. Look at that brake lines, guys. That putt should have definitely have turned. Not to worry. We're just going to pick up the par here. But it's great that societies are still going and you've got dedicated presidents who scour all these fantastic courses to get suitable courses for their societies and their members. And that's what this channel's about. trying to advertise great courses by great designers for you guys to go out and play, and also enjoy watching me play at the same time. But look at this for a par 5, playing 567 yards. I'm really impressed with this course so far. So we're going to be able to hit the big dog here. Looking to take this down the left hand side, allow the wind to bring us back to the right. I think the fairway slopes to the right. Lots of bunkers in play here. Oh, I've pulled that left. That's a dirty swing. Are we going to get away with this? Yeah, just get away with that. There's that kick right. That pull to the left's probably done us a little bit of a favour there. Ooh, tough tee position here. Does the 5 hybrid kick on from the rough? That's what we're going to try and do here. Bunker could be calling here, but looking to kick this on like we did in the previous hole in the par 3. Kick this on. Oh, that sounded a heavy contact. Did I catch all of that? That's going to be plugged in the bunker. Oh, it kicks out. It kicks out, and hopefully we don't have a fried egg. No, it's not a bad lie. So we are going to have to play the flop shot here due to elevation. 12 yards out. Just looking for this to run out as close to the bin as possible. Don't want to play it too firm though. Oh, we only got a 75% power there. Oh, and that is checked up and spun off the green. So a chip shot from 6 yards for birdie. Fully lofting this up. Oh, it's a great execution. Oh, it just landed the wrong side off the cup. And we are going to be picking up a disappointing par here. I never like par and par 5s. I don't think any golfer does, unless you're a high handicapper. So we are going to remain at 3 under par. There is a good challenge to this course though. So far I've been punished for mistakes I've made, but I've also been rewarded for the good shots that I've executed. Hole number 7, par 4, playing 468 yards. It's another beautiful looking hole. I really like the layout of this course. It's kind of like an island green on a par 4. Absolutely stunning. So the tee shots are challenging. You've really got to execute your swings well. Just like that. Absolute laser beam. Because as you can see, the fairways are tight, the slope, there's hazards in the way. But that is a fantastic tee shot. And once again, we should have a 9 iron, maybe a wedge. Oh, it's a 7 iron. Okay, we're further back than what I expected there. But into this island green. So impressed with this course. Through the first 7 holes. So 8 iron. Looking to use the contours of the green here. Just get it over that ridge and get the ball moving down towards the flag on the downhill slope. It's a great execution. I tell you what, this should be all over the pin. It should get up and over this ridge and now start to turn down towards the pin. And what a fantastic golf shot. If you haven't already done so, guys, please spam the like button for me. It really helps the channel and myself out. So a little 5-footer, which we do convert. And we move to 4 under par. But clearly the designer knows his way around the design and tools. And I do apologise if I sound as if I'm full of cold. I've just woke up this morning feeling as if I've developed the cold, so I apologise if my voice or if I'm sniffling and things. But hole number 8, par 3, playing 198 yards downhill. So we're coming down to the 6 iron here. Once again, going to look to use the green. It's going to turn quite hard right once it gets up near the flag. Whether or not we can keep it on the green, I don't know. It's another challenging green on a par 3. Really like the tee boxes, like shields. It's another great execution. This should be good because this should now turn to the right. Come on. Turn, 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 turn. Just a wee bit too much club there.
Good stuff.
But it's going to give us about a 12-foot putt for birdie. 14 foot. Little bit of turn on this, especially the last few feet. Don't want to play this too firm or this will just disappear off the green. Get in. Oh, what a putt that is. And we do pick up another birdie and move to 5 under par. So the final hole of the front 9 is a par 4, playing 461 yards. But like we've touched upon earlier at the start of the video, guys, I really think the gaming world needs a new golf game. And how good would a Tiger Woods 2020 be? You've got to give the man credit. He's went from zero to hero. And he must be such an inspiration to young sportsmen across the world. And I really personally would love to see a Tiger Woods 2020. Doesn't have to be by EA. There's plenty other oh, I've put a slow and pushed it right. We're no way going to be landing on the fairway here. That's going to be buried in the bunker maybe. Oh, once again we do kick out. Too much chat there, not focusing on my swing. But there's definitely a gap in the market. I'm just going to try and get this up as close as we can. I think we may be able to hit the front of the green here and just let this run out. Chances are it could come up short and be in the bunker though. It's a beautiful execution. Oh, I tell you what, we've played as well. We've played that well. What a recovery shot that is. Is it going to hold the green? No, it just trickles off. But take nothing away from this game. I have had so much fun and still continue to have fun on this game. But for me, there is a niche there that needs satisfying for my golfing needs on next gen console. I'm sure everyone else is the same. But once again, decent chip shot, and we do manage to walk away with par there after a terrible tee shot. So a solid front 9, 5 under. Hole number 10 is a short par 4 playing 355 yards. Look at the TW there. Wow. Did you see the TW in the water, guys? That is absolutely outstanding and a nice touch from the designer. Very, very cool. You've got to be careful or you'll miss that. I'm delighted I managed to see that. It's easy to miss. So this should be another hole with a good drive. It should leave us a little pitch. So just looking to find the left hand side of the fairway here. But these fairways are very, very challenging. As you can see, they're very narrow. Just making double sure here. It's another laser beam. Absolute fantastic shot. And that's going to work out well for us. There's the kick right we expected. Like I say, we must be... Look at that, it's a flop shot. With a favourable wind, you'd be able to attack the green here from the tee box. So just lofting this gap wedge up, and hopefully we can execute this well and get this close to the pin. Put a slow on that. It's going to go a wee bit right, but we are up there. We should have a 6 to 7 foot putt for birdie. Short game's not been the best today with my chips and flops, but a straightforward putt for birdie, which we do convert, and we do move to 6 under par. Hole number 11, par 4, playing 479 yards. Once again, got to cross this lake on the tee shot. But look at these very thin, winding fairways, man. There is very little room for error, and obviously I play everything in default. So the conditions are the hands and the golfing gods. But if you had double 12, 13, 14 crosswinds, mile per hour crosswinds here, it would make these tee shots far more challenging. Obviously. Push that one slightly right, as you can see. But we are going to find the fairway. That should kick forward and to the left slightly, just like that. I would imagine we've got an 8 or 9 iron into this green. It is elevated. It's going to be the 7 iron then. I like the way he's got these slopes. But I've spotted a thing. So we're just going to fully loft the 6 iron up there, because we are long. We're going to come back off this slope. Need to execute this shot well. We have done. Tell you something. This should check up quite quickly. And it is another absolute amazing shot into the green. And we are going to be rewarded with a 2-foot putt for birdie. And a great start to the back 9 with back-to-back birdies. Such an enjoyable course though, guys. I'm so relaxed playing this. But hole number 12 is another par 3, playing 170 yards. Really like the grandstands round the greens. The par 3s here have been excellent. There's such a variation in them as well. Long ones, short ones, challenging ones like this. So I'm just looking to use that slope. To be fair, I don't think I need to do anything with this 8 iron. We may get a firm kick off the slope. That's my only concern. But just going to allow the wind to take us round here and hopefully find that slope. Oh, it's a beautiful clean strike. Depends on how much of an aggressive kick we get here. It was a fairly aggressive kick. That was always going to be the case. But we do have a chip shot from just 4 yards out. Not been executing these chip shots well. I would be putting this if it wasn't in the light rough. This is just going to be a delicate touch. Just like that. Oh. But no, not too impressed with my chip shots and my flop shots today. But we do walk away with the first par of the back 9, and we are going to remain at 7 under par. Hole number 13, par 4, playing 464 yards. Really love the lighting on this hole here. But this is such a nice course, guys. I really didn't know what to expect, but as soon as the designer reached out to me and mentioned Tiger Woods 2020, I just had to come and check it out, and I'm so glad I did. And thank you very much for reaching out. But thank you to everyone who continues to watch and like my videos and comment on them. Even if you're watching and you don't like my stuff, thanks very much to you guys. It's another good tee shot right down the centre of the fairway. This is probably going to turn slightly to the right. We just managed to avoid that bunker there.
I'd say it looks like around 145 yards.
So 143 yards downhill, 2 mile per hour wind. So coming down to the pitching wedge here. I think we're going to be playing this off a slight downhill slope as well yet. So we've got to take that into consideration. It's going to shoot left at our feet. So just allowing the slope and the wind to carry us that extra few yards. It's great execution. Oh, that slope has really moved me a lot more to the left than I expected it to. Yardage was absolutely spot on too. And with that, we are going to have a 12 to 15 foot putt, I would imagine, for birdie. 15 foot bang on. A lot of movement in this green though. This is going to turn hard right. And with these firm, fast greens, I'm not going to play it too fast. Just allow this break to take us round. That should really start to swing round now. Come on. Oh. Just misses on the high side.
Okay, let's get it over with here.
But we do drop that in for the par.
Birdie there. Just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Okay,
We are going to remain at 7 under par.
7 under for the round.
Hole 14.
14th hole.
Par 4, playing 432 yards. Look at that little path through the light rough, heavy rough. for carts or for us guys walking to get our ball if we hopefully find the fairway. I really like that marquee tent down the side. Once again, a lot of bunkers surrounding this green. But this is such a cool course. Really enjoying this. And the fact it was designed on Xbox, I mean, wow. Absolutely fantastic effort. Push that one slightly right. Oh, we're going to be punished. So there we go. We have said it. With these thin fairways and all the bunkers that are in play, I pulled that very slightly to the right and we've been absolutely punished. So we're going to have to take our medicine here and pitch out. And just hope that we can save par here. We managed to get that out well. That should run on a good few yards yet. And hopefully it's a lob wedge, a full lob wedge or just a pitch shot. It is going to be a pitch shot, 71 yards. Got a little backstop there. If we go too long, it should come back off the slope. It's going to break aggressively to the left. I think the gap wedge is a bang on club. Don't expect this to go too far past the pin. Just going to de-loft it because we are on an uphill slope. Looking to kick this on from the front edge. Just like this. Is it going to hold up? It should come back off this slope. Didn't come back off as much as I hoped. And this is a 9-footer and it's a tricky 9-footer downhill. For the par save here. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Yes, it's a fantastic putt to save the par. And we do remain at 7 under par. But it just seems that I've been punished for every poor shot I've played in this course, which I like. I enjoy that. I want to be punished for poor shots. And at the same time, I'm being rewarded for the good shots we've pulled off. Hole 15, par 4. Playing 412 yards. Really like that little pond or lake, whatever you guys want to call it. We're going to take the high route here on the left. So you've got options off this tee box. I'm hoping for a nice tee shot here. It should be no more than a wedge. Great execution. This fairway should kick to the right. Slightly uphill. And it runs back a good few yards. So we're not going to have the best of lies here. It is going to be an uphill lie. That 4 mile per hour wind should come into effect here and help us out a little bit. 108 yards. Up 13 feet. So I'm going to say it's playing 112 yards. This wind's picked up a bit now. We've got a 5 mile per hour wind. It should help us out here. It's an absolute laser beam. Come on, carry us. Oh, this is all over it. It should bounce out firm and sit. Just like that. And it's a fantastic approach shot.
Nice approach. Little 6-footer here. Nothing too scary.
And just like John says, a little 6-footer. Straightforward. And that goes right into the cup for birdie number 8.
Sitting at 8 under for the round.
So 3 holes left to play in this absolutely fantastic course. And I think this must be the final par 3. And it is playing 191 yards. But I've loved the variation in this course. Lots of different holes. You're having to execute lots of different shots. So I'm going to come down. It is down 26 feet, sorry. We're going to have to come down 6 iron here. Just going to loft this up a fair bit. 2 mile per hour wind should carry us an extra yard or so in the air. Oh, I've executed that well despite all the loft we've put on this.
It's looking good so far.
Should hold up fairly quickly. And that is a very good tee shot there. Being rewarded with about an 8-foot putt, I would imagine, for birdie. 7 foot. Definitely better to go longer past that pin there. It's an easier putt back. And that does turn. into the cup, and we are now sitting at 9 under par.
Sitting at 9 under for the round.
So the final two holes are going to be par 5s back to back.
Par 5.
Hole number 17 is a long par 5 playing 613 yards. But this is an outstanding course. You don't know what to expect sometimes, guys, when you're selecting a course and picking your pin positions or tee boxes, especially from designers you've never come across before. But this is what this channel's all about. It's a community channel. It's your channel as well as mine. But yeah, it's an absolutely stunning course. It's one that I will certainly play again. I'm sure it's one that will get handicapped. I'd like to see this one all over societies.
Solid swing.
But we swung well today. Glad I enabled the shot feedback meter just to see how I'm swinging. But we are swinging well of late. Our handicap's way past plus 30. So I was never going to reach this in 2 in these wins. Don't think you'd reach this in 2 in any wins, but we are going to be left with a pitch shot here. This wind and slope should take us to the right, just looking to avoid the bunkers up here. It is a challenging layup shot.
Great contact.
Oh, we're going to be lucky. We might get a skip over the edge of this bunker. Just like that. And it is going to be a pitch shot into the 17th green. It's actually a flop. The gap wedge is bang on. I'm not going to touch this. 9 times out of 10 I put a slow or fast on my flop shots anyway. Probably our best execution of the round of a flop shot. Oh, it's in. Oh, there we go. And we do pick up the eagle on hole number 17 with an absolute fantastic flop shot. And we do move to 11 under par. So the final round, or should I say final hole of this round of Tiger Woods 2020 is a par 5 playing 563 yards. And what a fantastic finishing hole it is. Look at that grandstand off there in the distance. The approach shot's going to be over the lake. Absolutely stunning. Love the bridge work as well. There's the clubhouse. Thoroughly enjoyed my round here. It's been such a relaxing round. Very stress free. Just exactly what I needed. But let's pray that we do get a Tiger Woods 2020. How good would that be? It's very doubtful. Highly unlikely. Oh, I've pushed it right. We're going to get punished, are we? Where's it going to kick? Where's it going to kick? Oh, we get lucky there. Members bounce.
Very nice. Okay, we got about 245.
Oh, now look at this. I don't think. We're going to be long if we play the 2-wood, and that could go in the water. We're going to be short if it's a 2-iron. We're going to have to look to the right here. Hopefully leave a pitch at a flop. So 2-iron. Back onto the... I love the fact that the designers put a lot of thought into this. It's a course that you can't just say, right, these par 5s, I'm going to go for the greens in 2. So we're left with a 40-yard flop shot. I'm going to come down to the gap wedge. We are on a downhill slope. It's going to move the ball to the left. Put a slow in it, a custom slow. Yardage should be bang on here. It should check up. It's ran on a good few feet, but that is due to a very tough green.
10-footer here. This is makeable.
Look at that. Green's just up there on a tier. 10-footer should start to turn, and it does turn, and we do pick up the birdie there. And that is going to be a 59, 12 under par on an absolutely fantastic course. Really enjoyed that, guys. I hope you do as well. Please get out here and play Tiger Woods 2020. You certainly won't regret it. But for me, that is no doubt a favourite and going to be a 5-star. But that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please spam the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.